So I was wondering about this problem just a day back. What is the shortest distance between the curves y equals to e to the power x and y equals to log natural of x? Okay. Now, surprisingly, the solution is not that difficult. Okay, let us first try to look at the curves, how the curves corresponding to this function look like. Okay. So, e to the power x is like this. It's the point 0, 1, as we all know. This never touches, the curve never touches the negative y-axis, it tends to it. For log x, or this one, this also tries to be close enough to this negative axis, and the cuts the x-axis at the point 1, 0 obviously, and it also goes like this. So it must be somewhere around here where the shortest distance lies. Okay. Now, unlike I thought, it did not require any advanced calculus of that sort. Actually, basic knowledge of coordinate geometry and geometry helped us. Okay. So, what is that knowledge? Obviously, these two lines have a special feature. These two curves have a special feature. What is that? They are symmetric about this straight line. And what is this line? Y equals to x. The line that makes equal angles with the coordinate axis, having a positive slope of 1, right? So why this happens, some of you may already know, because this function is the inverse function of this one and vice versa. So if there are two functions which are inverses of one another, they will be symmetric about the identity function, that is y equals to x, function which maps any x to the same value. If you take 5 here on this line, the corresponding y value will also be 5, for example. Okay, now how does this help us? So suppose there is a point from where that distance is measured. So half the distance will be distance from this line onto the curve. So we focus on this line and any one of these curves. Let's take this one. Let's name this curve B, and let's name this line L. So L is, as we say, is the line of symmetry. It acts like a mirror. L acts like a mirror between these two things. This is the reflection of this one. This is the reflection of the other. Okay. Now here comes the thing. Does these two lines, we focus on L and B. Does L ever touch B? No. So just look at this logic. Since the curve B is never touching the line L, the shortest distance will occur where the tangent to B is parallel to L. The shortest distance, it never touches, so we focus where the tangent to B is parallel to L, right? So my figure is not actually accurate, because once you get to the answer you will find out. Suppose somewhere here, here's the magnified thing. If this is a line, this is the curve, and this is the line, we want to find this point where the tangent is parallel to the line. Say this is curve B and this is line L. Magnified figure. Okay, so we want to find this. So parallel lines means slope is equal. Now how do we find the slope of the curve? slope of the tangent at any point, say xy, to the curve B is, how do we get? By simple differentiation, dy dx. Now if y is e to the power x, we know the derivative of e to the power x is itself. So this is it, right? And this line, what is the slope of this line? It's 1. It's obvious. If you compare with y equal to mx plus c, it's y equal to 1 into x. So slope is 1. So ideally, the point we want, this has to be equal to this. And when does that happen? When e to the power x equal to 1, that is when x equal to 0. E is a positive quantity, so there's no other way. Any positive quantity, if you raise to the power 0, only then can you get 1, right? So the value of x is 1, and what is the value of y? Well, this is y itself, so you don't need to do it. So the point on B is 0, 1. Now we want the distance. So 0, 1 is okay, it's this point only. So we want this distance now. This is what we want. And whatever we get, if you multiply it by 2, you double it by this time, looking at the figure, it's quite evident the other point will be this. But anyway, we go by theory. So the line L is, if you write it in a different form, the general form, y minus x plus 0 equal to 0. It's ax plus by plus c equal to 0 form. The point is, external point is 0, 1. So distance is given by modulus of, we put 0 in place of x, 1 in place of y, rest is 0, whole divided by square of coefficient of x plus square of coefficient of y, modulus of minus 1, so it's 1, this is 1, so 1, and this is minus 1 whole square, so this is root 2, so it's simply 1 by root 2 units. So when we talk about the total distance which we want, which the whole thing is our d, it's obviously double, so d equals to 2 into 1 by root 2, that is just root 2 units. So there we have it, the shortest distance between these two curves is root 2 units. So moral of story, if there are two people, one following this path, another following this path, they can come closest when each of them are cutting the coordinate axis respectively, and root 2 is the closest they can get.